We're going to start this video off with Internet Anarchist. Pirate Software's life is falling apart.
For years, Pirate Software built his brand on the illusion that he was the smartest person in the room. But in 2025, that entire image fell apart when he was exposed as one of the most toxic and dishonest individuals in the game development community.
Well, he's been beat now. The quartering got him. He holds that throne.
The level of stupid that I just had to receive was like sitting on Twitter for 12 hours. It sucks. That's a really stupid move.
When Pirate Software told everyone that he worked on video games for 20 years, that he worked as a hacker, why did anyone believe him when this was what he was putting out? Why did...
Because nobody knew.
Did it take this long for people to call him out for being a fraud when this is his
You have to wait until commenters, or the commentary community, catch on.
magnum opus?
In the fallout, he lost more than 500,000 subscribers and
Holy
almost
shit.
90% of his Twitch viewership in the span of a few short months. You'd think such a fall from grace would force anyone to step back and reflect on themselves, but
Nope.
Pirate Software
That ain't how it works for a lolcow. They just think the entire internet is against them and they're still completely right. It's like that meme where everybody's pointing at the guy in the center and he's just like, you're all wrong with the sign up.
seems to have learned nothing, because even in the big 2026, he still can't stay out of controversy and online outrage, all due to his massive ego, refusing to accept when he's wrong, and lying through his teeth to the whole world. Is the Pirate Software hate train running again? I'm so stoked. This guy is under-hated still.
I mean, that's what happens whenever you're trying to maintain an image. You have to lie. Just be yourself, man. Don't try and maintain an image. If you're a fucking degenerate, you're unfortunately gonna have to let that out to the world.
Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and this is the self-inflicted downfall of Pirate Software. In this video, we're going to be breaking down how Pirate Software, aka Thor, cannot stop turning himself into an online lolcow. And by the end, you'll see why this latest desperate attempt to prove himself right might have finally destroyed what was left of his image. I have already made 2 videos covering the 2025 drama in detail, but here's a super quick recap of how everything spiraled out of control.
Sweet.
The entire thing started in January
recaps.
2025 during a World of Warcraft run, when Thor refused to help his teammates at a critical moment, causing them to die and to lose months of progress.
I actually didn't even care about this situation. I thought it was kind of funny and pathetic. But also, just don't fucking get mad on the internet over a video game unless you're doing it for the jokes. If you're doing it because it's funny, that's different. But if you're like actually mad, like, bro, what are you doing? You look fucking ridiculous.
The community called him out for the selfish play, he refused to take any accountability.
Wants me to sit down, grovel on my knees and be like, I'm so sorry, Mr. Yamato. It was all my fault, the mage.
This ultimately led to him being kicked out from OnlyFans, a well-known World of Warcraft guild he was part of. While this controversy didn't do much damage to his image, it exposed
And you know that little roleplay that he did just then? I think that's probably what he should have done. But roleplayed it. Like, made it as a joke. But dude's just, like, not self-aware at all. I mean, typical lolcow behavior, I guess.
Thor's inability to take criticism in a healthy way, a pattern, mind you, that would only get worse over time. By June 2025, he found himself in much hotter water, this time for his stance on the Stop Killing Games movement, a widely supported, community-driven effort to legally prevent publishers from shutting down games that players had already paid for. As one of the most influential voices in the gaming community, people expected Pirate
By the way, we got more than we asked for when it comes to Stop Killing Games. Europe basically took the extra mile.
Software to back the movement. But not only did he misunderstand the entire initiative, he used aggressive language to actively discourage it.
That is a horrible god direction. That's awful, dude. Now, eat my entire... The level of stupid that I just had to receive was like sitting on Twitter for 12 hours. This sucks. That's a really stupid... That's an incredibly stupid move. I think this is complete garbage. All of this can eat that. I dropped the mask entirely. I have no qualms about that.
Oh, he definitely dropped the mask.
They can eat the whole thing.
Oh, and they did. They ate his whole ass. Every single fucking bit of it.
His viewers weren't happy seeing him trash something the entire internet considered fundamentally pro-consumer, and even major
And yeah, I was about to say, even a lot of the internet sweethearts like Charlie.
YouTubers like Charlie publicly called out Thor for his stance.
But there's irrefutable evidence that you had a detrimental effect, a majorly damaging effect on Stop Killing Games.
I'm retarded.
Responded to me. I'm going into this completely blind. My moderators care more about this than I do. Now, context, here's what's hilarious. So the other day, I go live and I react to a video and talk about pirate software. And in that video, if you look in the top left, one of my moderators comes in here and says that pirate software, Thor, pays his moderators full-time salaries, often exceeding $60,000 plus annually.
Oh.
Now, context, pirate software claimed that he had...
What is with these large creators and getting a little bit too big for their britches, thinking they can help out the people that are helping them out way too much? And it just ends up leading to everything crumbling. Like, don't do that. Be smart about it, dude.
12 moderators, of which he is paying full-time salary. Now, to my knowledge, guys, I mean, $60,000 is a lot of fucking money. Now, I've never seen Pirate Software say that he's paid them $60,000. Often other people have. However, I don't want to go off that. So they did a little bit more digging, and apparently, and we're just going to go ahead and read this, while Thor has explicitly stated that he refuses to pay lower rates for international staff based on the territory lines, the exact dollar amount of the Seattle pay rate, which is where Pirate Software lives, he uses for his staff is not publicly disclosed in a single fixed figure. However, general data for the region provides context for what these rates likely entail. Twitch moderator average.
I don't think you should be using Grok to figure this out.
In early April 2026, the average...
He says, don't be a bitch, you use Grok to fact check, right? It's even in the Rumble chat.
Average annual pay for a Twitch moderator in the United States was estimated at approximately $64,331 or $64,331 a year, $30.93 an hour. Software industry standards. As Thor's company operates in game development, Pirate Software, it is often noted that he aims for competitive industry standards. For comparison, entry-level software roles in Seattle during his period averaged roughly $119,337 per year. Pay parity. Thor claimed this company had narrowed the pay gap between roles to just $180 a year, emphasizing role-based rather than location-based salaries. So this means...
Hey, the fuck? Here we go. What the fuck happened to my filter? I had my filter on. It just went away for some reason. All right, let's get back.
Even if Pirate Software, and once again, I have not seen what he was responding with. I honestly have no idea what's going on here. I thought it was a very easy debunk. I feel like there's no fucking way that, I mean...
I know what happened. I needed to make it loop.
Pirate Software probably makes $90,000 to $110,000 a year based off of his analytics. So I thought, obviously, there's no way that people believe a bold-faced lie like, oh, I'm going to pay... I pay all my employees a salary with benefits from Seattle, which is like where he is, right? I believe there's some deceptive
He's in Seattle? I didn't know that. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
language at like, you know, best case scenario, deceptive language. Worst case scenario, flat out fucking lying. Because Pirate Software, and he made these claims back in 2022, and he stays true to them until today, which is 4 years. There's no way that he's paying his employees $720,000 in total every year for 4 years. There's just no way that happens, right? Because the claim that I say is exactly this. Bullshit. There is no way he does that. 200 subs or $5,000 or to a charity of his choice if he disproves the fact.
What are you, a walrus?
That he is. Show me that you're paying 12 moderators $60,000 a year with benefits over, you know what? I'll be gracious. Over the last 6 months. You show me that, 10,000.
You know, what the fuck is up with his chat? Oh, he's got his chat overlaid to his chat. Okay.
$1,000 to a charity of your choice. Ooh. $10,000 is it's kind of a lot. That is kind of a lot. 200 subs. Let's leave it at 5,000. Let's leave it at 5,000.